Hi everybody. Hello.
Hello.
How are you all doing? Now this is one of those rare occasions when I'm going to say to you, because there's not many of you, and we're having a kind of, this is a closing up session that you can take yourself off mute. So this is the one time of the day where let's make it a
Cheers!
Yay! How are we all doing?
All right, Trish.
Excellent. That's really, really good to hear. So this is our just brief kind of, making a bit of an ending. We've got a few more people coming in. Let's let people in. A few more people. Brilliant. Oh, let me just admit Sarah. There we go. So we've got.
You all right, Martin?
There we
go. Knackered, but apart from that.
But as I say, before we start, I've sent you a friend request on Facebook.
All right, okay. I'll have a check. I don't really look at Facebook that much, but I'll have a look.
Yeah, I'll look later.
All right.
Excellent. So what we've got is it's just a chance for a few of us to come together and do a little bit of kind of chatting about how it's been for you, really. So I had a few questions that I thought I'd throw up there, which is on the next slide, Anna. So so a few questions. Answer which ones that appeal to you, and I'm really happy for you to answer them in the chat if you'd rather, but I'm positively encouraging you to actually speak. So what's been the highlight of your day, or what were your aha moments? What's the best quote you've heard? Is there something you're inspired to do after something you've heard today? So anybody, please use the chat, but please do also just have a shout out, because it's a nice little group. So we can do
Martin
that.
And then Russell.
Yeah, right. You can see, I can't see people's hands, so can you do that? Okay.
So if we go Martin R and then Russell.
Martin R, go on then.
Hi everybody. Yeah, I was just in the session with Grapevine called From Community Spirit to Community Power, and they had some great quotes and some chants as well. The great chant was "Fired up, ready to go," that they used to get themselves going. And a lovely quote I heard was, "Love, hope and optimism need a strategic push right now." That's good.
That's great. I love that. That's really, really nice. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you.
Russell, I think you had your hand.
If you can hear me, Anna.
Yep, can hear you.
Right. I've enjoyed, I only come on the session to 2:30 this afternoon, one with Martin. And I'm like a self-advocate from the world. And I'm in the group with Jenny, as Martin knows, and Tricia. And I've really enjoyed it.
Have you had a best bit, Russell?
Yeah, the thing was, I was in the one with the Warren.
Warren Hepler with the job description that none of us could remember.
You were with us, weren't you, with Warren and Zoe and people?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Excellent.
And the thing from that is, I put in the chat on that. I used to work at Champion Spark Plugs in the world.
Okay.
Doing the gardens many years ago with the day centre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Brilliant.
Right.
Coming back tomorrow, yeah?
I'll be back all day tomorrow.
Excellent. Well done.
And tomorrow night at 7:00.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
With Jenny. And Richard Martin singing.
Fantastic. Okay. Right, I can see hands now. Sarah. Sarah, do you want to say?
Yeah.
Hiya.
It's been really, and it's just been so good to get together with real people, because it's been so long. We've been meeting other professionals on meetings and stuff, but just to sit and have a chat about how things have been, how things have gone, how people have dealt with stuff on a bigger level, I think has been really, really, really good and inspiring. It makes you feel like you're not on your own, really.
Yeah.
My highlight of the day has got to be Mix It. I think they were just, fantastic. I've seen them perform many times, and they never let you down. They're absolutely fantastic. I really liked the stuff in Manchester. I can't remember what it was called now, which one it was, but there was I attended one this afternoon in Manchester, and they were talking about how they've got people together, things that they've done. They were talking about commissioning and how that needs to change, and it really inspired us to look at things in our area about what's working and you know, what's not working, and also dealing with a lot of the issues that people have had to deal with since COVID. And you know, it's the same for, I've got 86 members in our self-advocacy group, and as COVID's gone, it's completely changed from just keeping in touch with people, rather than now it's trying to keep people's spirits up, and it's a constant changing corona coaster that we've got to try and keep up with, and keep people involved. So something I'm inspired to do today is definitely take some of the stuff that other people have been doing and what's been working for them.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thanks so much, Sarah. That's fantastic.
Sarah, just one question for you before you're on mute, right? I'm involved in like a self-advocacy group on the Wirral, right?
Yeah.
If you give me your email address, we'll get in touch with you and maybe do some
Yeah, are you people first on the Wirral?
no.
Is it people first, your
No,
self-advocacy
no.
group?
We're together all are able.
Ah, right, okay, because I have worked with a group over there before. Well, I can pass it on to Trish, or I can put it in the chat for you.
I was going to say, you could send a direct message, Russell. Sarah can send a direct message to you in the chat. How about that?
Yeah.
Would that work for you?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. Anybody else?
I think Virginia and Martin W have got their hands up.
Isn't that weird? Is it on my chat? They don't. Isn't that bizarre? Never mind.
No, they've got their actual hands up.
Oh, their actual hands up.
Real
I can't
hands,
see them. I can't see them.
And it looks like Virginia's already got a glass of wine, maybe.
Oh,
Well, it's
I'm on
actually
the tea.
It's actually a gin and tonic.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because
Very
I
nice.
thought, well, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. You've earned it today.
Virginia, hello. What have you? Tell me about what's your highlights been?
Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really have. I felt the way that it's been presented and been actually the whole day has been done as for me personally. I've been able to absorb and concentrate a lot better than being in a big room, and I felt that it's been you know, I've taken in more, broadened my mind more, and enjoyed it very much. But the one that I particularly enjoyed was the social workers one, you know, the one with Ali Gardner. That it's a long time since I've seen Ali, and I felt that really heartwarming, just listening to what is trying to be achieved, and to listening to the young social workers as well. And then, is it Matthew, the one that's the one that read the poem? Is his name Matthew? Mark. And you know, just listening to the young ones, listening to people like Mark, and I felt it was very, very encouraging, and it restored, to a certain degree, restored my faith. But yeah, we need to see it in practice right at grassroots level. I realise that it is there in some areas, but my goodness, when it's not there, it's damaging. And so I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thanks, Virginia. It's lovely to see you. I'm really glad that the online format's working, because that's really good, because it's the
brilliant.
Got that. Really good.
Yeah. Good.
Yes. Lovely. And other Martin W, did you say you had your hand up? Yes. Go for it.
I think we can hear you, Martin.
How many times have you said it the last month? You're on mute.
But it doesn't say it's on mute, which is
that
odd.
better?
Ah, yeah.
That's better. There you go.
Yeah, we've got my microphones mixed. Anyway, yeah, it's great to see the coming together with the Social Care Future and the ADAS conference, and the sense of a shared that shared vision coming together. You know, the different parts of the system coming together around a single vision, which is Social Care Futures vision. It's good to see, you know, I guess words in English, there's a bit of an echo there on then, you know, the words that Clinton used, you know, we did take your strategies and, you know, and stick them. I just want change. And then the other thing was the social worker session. I thought it was great. Again, the young social worker. I was inspired to, in between sessions, to actually go away and have a look at what one of the young social workers has done around a YouTube channel. There's a load of resources for which are actually excellent, not just for social workers, but some really great sort of talking heads type stuff, and really sort of just a really open sharing about practice and good stuff. So
that was Kaylee Martin.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
She came to our February session in Manchester.
Right.
Very nervous on her own.
Right.
And it fired her up, and she met the folks from Warrington Great Communities, Kieran and people at that session, which led her to do her first YouTube video with them.
Right. That's great stuff. Yeah. I've had a quick look at a few videos there, and good resources.
So how do you find those? Did you say the one YouTube?
Just go on YouTube and just literally type in Kaylee Evans, her name.
Yeah.
I just typed Kaylee Evans social work, and it came up. And then you can follow her channel. And she must have at least about 30 or 40 videos there already.
Good heavens.
All about 5 to 10 minutes long, but they're great.
Oh, I shall have a look at that.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's really good. Anybody else with highlights? Thanks, Martin. Anybody else? No electronic hands. Any real hands? You have to scroll up to see real hands, you see.
No, I don't think.
No? Okay.
Can I just ask you about the poem, Martin? You know the poem that Mark, he said he would send it on Instagram. I might find it on Instagram. I don't use Instagram as much as Facebook, but
He's put it on
is
Twitter.
there any, will we get it from any other means?
He's put it on Twitter. I don't know if you're on Twitter.
I'll try.
It doesn't matter. We can get it off and send it to you if you like.
Oh, that would be brilliant. That would be really good. You get too many of them, don't you, with the Twitter and the Instagram and I tend to just stick with Facebook, and that's enough.
I'm in awe that you can say I do more Facebook than Instagram. I don't think I've ever been on Instagram, so there we go. I'm impressed, Virginia.
Yeah. So that'd be brilliant, Martin.
Yeah.
Anna, how about you? What's your
Yeah,
highlights?
I think my highlight. So, in a strange way, I also enjoyed the session that Martin was talking about, the joint session, just because I felt like it was positive that we had other organisations like ADAS and LGA agreeing with our vision, and we were all saying the same things, and I thought that was really positive. But in another way, it did show me how much more alive our festival feels, and actually I really liked the fact that most of all our other sessions haven't felt like that, and actually I had to sort of, in that one I felt had to be quite sort of prim and proper, and actually with everyone else I can just be me. So
I changed my shirt for it, Anna.
Did you?
Yeah, I put on a different shirt.
I didn't bother
put
with
a tie
that.
on though.
Yeah.
Put a tie on.
I didn't put a tie on. No.
They all had ties, didn't they? I thought it was quite symbolic.
I know, it did feel very much like that traditional thing. You couldn't see any audience. It was, you couldn't ask, you couldn't comment. And I just thought, actually, no, I really liked this morning. You know, one of my favorite, actually, my highlight was when this morning I changed my view from speaker view to gallery view, and suddenly I could see all these faces just appearing. People, some I knew, some I recognised, some I don't know at all. And I thought, this is what I like, just people and seeing people. And this is what makes Social Care Future. So for me, that's been the highlight, really. The people.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now we've got some people coming in, last minute
Oh,
people.
there we go.
Last minute people. Hi everybody who's coming in. Hello.
Welcome.
There we go. We've got lots of new people. We've got Vicky. Also I just seen has come in. Karen, Kieran. Who else have we got in? Sanchi's come in. Wendy Burt. Hello, Wendy Burt. Hello, Vicky Richardson.
Oh,
Hello.
wow, yeah, lots of
So
people.
we've been chatting about our highlights, and I've got some questions up there about your kind of highlights of the day, whether you have an aha moment or a great quote you've heard. Oh, did your last session just finish? Did they didn't? Oh, of course, did they run until 5:15? They did. That's right. I remember that now. Thanks, Angie. So a quote you've heard or something you're inspired to do, and please do use the chat, but also we're positively encouraging people to speak in this last session, because I know it's harder to do that. So you can either raise your actual hand, and I'll keep scrolling, or you can raise your hand on the participant list and share what your
Tricia,
yeah.
is it possible to stop sharing the screen so we can just all see each other?
Yeah, that's me. I'll do that.
Sorry, yeah.
Good idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's better, yeah.
that makes it easy, doesn't it?
Oh,
You're right.
you need to unspotlight us probably as well, because we probably still spotlight.
No, we're just, if you go into gallery view, if everybody goes into gallery view, then
okay.
you'll just be at the top and it's fine. So we just stay hooked in the top left hand corner, and that makes it all right. That's nice. You get to see people.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Hey, Donna. Lovely. So yeah, anybody else got their highlights? What the best thing you heard? Something that spurred you into action? Okay, which ones? There we go. Wendy.
I've just listened to Sam Holness, the super athlete, triathlete guy, who was amazing. He was absolutely amazing and very handsome as well, if I may say.
Oh, good. Always a bonus.
Oh, he's very handsome, but so dedicated and really dedicated to his sport. And it's lovely to see how other people, you know, he shared some of the tweets where other people have been inspired by him. So yeah, he was really good to listen to.
Fantastic. Thanks, Wendy. Anybody else?
I just logged in as you were talking about this morning's session, and I'd be interested to know what people thought, because I got to the bit where people were wearing ties and the mixed session with ADAS, whoever they are, you know, those initials. And I thought it was a really good session actually, and enjoyed it. So I just wondered, as speakers and the slightly different audience, whether it had hit the sweet spot. I thought it was great to be part of that wider conference and to get our messages over. I thought it was very powerful.
Excellent. Anybody else? We've had a little bit of a chat. Anna shared.
I think that's really what people were saying, Sanchi, that we pulled something off in terms of doing something together, something joined up and positive about each other. Our vision, our movement's vision was kind of up front and centre. But we also said it was as good as it could be within that kind of structure, which, you know, was a bit constraining. I said that I went away and put a proper shirt on for the session, and I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Right now I've got my Bartlett for America shirt on.
Probably good you didn't have that one on, to be fair.
I don't know. I think it would have been great. Fantastic. So vulnerable. So Jackie, you were saying you really enjoyed the valuable, not vulnerable session. That was good, yeah? Brilliant. Do you want to say anything more about it or not really?
I always find it really interesting to hear other people's experiences of trying to get personalisation within their lives and being part of their own community. And what disappoints me is the constant struggle people are still experiencing in trying to get that across to commissioners, care managers, etc. And we've got to drive this forward. It's something that I'm very passionate about.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. Fab. Anybody else?
Tricia, I put something in the chat.
So you were saying a really good time.
Yeah, during 2 sessions.
Good. Really glad. Really glad. So Donna, do you have a great? I think you might have a great quote. Unmute yourself.
Do I?
Apparently so. That's what that Julie Stanley says anyway.
Oh, no. Oh, you really want to hear it? I've got two.
Go on then. Go for it.
It's not polite, but
That's
it's
all right,
good.
you're amongst friends.
So one of them is like, don't piss in my porridge. And the other one is,
Oh.
and the other one is, don't rain on my fucking parade, mate, because I'll be after you.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Sorry.
But,
I
yeah,
was
that's
thinking more the one about you believing in yourself in the last session, but actually, yeah, them are the two quotes from Donna that I absolutely adore as well. But she also said you've got to believe in yourself. But I love the don't rain on my parade.
That's lovely.
That's when I
Brilliant.
get in a bad mood and I'm just like, no more. Can't deal with you anymore. Go away.
Donna, we can do that song tomorrow.
What one?
Don't Rain on My Parade. Da,
No.
da, 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 that one.
That one.
I think that you guys should definitely do that. Okay.
Oh,
Anything else? We're losing the plot.
I lost the plot. Don't worry about me over here.
No.
Oh,
Anything else? I'm looking for hands or
Yeah, Heather.
hands.
Heather's got her hand up.
Brilliant. Well done, Heather.
Have I actually managed to do it this time? Because if I have, that's an achievement of my entire time using Zoom forever.
Yeah.
Poor Julie has been in various meetings with me and it's never worked. So there has been a lot of that. I've really enjoyed myself this afternoon. This has kind of been my distraction after a morning at the hospital. I know, weird decision making on my part. But I have really enjoyed myself. I did kind of have a moment where I was worried when the first session I went to was when we were talking to the young social workers, and it did worry me that we were creating this dream idea of the social work that we wanted in the future and how we trained them and all of that excitingness that we really want, because we do think in this, we're going to create this social care environment that's going to be amazing and beautiful and wonderful. But have we actually thought about the constraints of that environment that actually exist between who social workers are as people, who we are as people, the funding in those environments, all of those things? It worried me, and maybe that will come up in another session possibly over the next couple of days. But that was sort of, they had great ideas and they seemed really like in touch with what they needed to do to be able to be good social workers to us. But there seemed to be this missing step that was kind of, but what if you live in the 18th most deprived borough in the country and there isn't actually any money and the social workers are being told to work in that remit? Like, there seemed to be this missing step in that planning, which is, we have a dream, but what can we do if there is no money? Which I know sounds really like I'm being miserable, but like, it's
No.
reality.
No, but I think it's a very good point. We often say, don't we, that we've got this massive gap between where we are now and where we want to get to, and how do we bridge that? And actually we need those social workers to be supported so that they stay in the profession, the good ones, so that we can get to that vision. So I think that's a very good point you've made.
Yeah, no,
I don't have all the answers, I'm afraid, but
I'm not saying we do have the answers. I'm just saying that sometimes these sprightly young social workers need that reality check to say, actually, in your work, there is a way of saying there is no money without saying there is no money for you. Because that seems to be an often phrasing that you hear when you support people. There is no money for you and only you. So I think that, I don't know how we do that, but yeah.
Okay.
But I enjoyed myself and I had a lovely afternoon and I'm distracted from the morning I had. So
Excellent, excellent. And how was lunch for everybody?
It was good. It was good, Tricia, to meet so many people.
Good. Really
I
good.
asked for a special diet lunch and it didn't turn up.
Did not.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
Martin. I'm sorry.
I'm very disappointed in the conference organising. That didn't happen.
Here we go.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. It's 5:25. So thank you so much, folks. We are going to start for a nice intro session between 9 and 9:30 tomorrow. So please do come back then, and we'll get ourselves fired up for the day. And then the first main session will start at 9:45. But do come back at 9 and just check in and say hello. It'd be really lovely to see you. All right. Have a super evening, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.